don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
What have you done with him?
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a problem. They weren't far ahead. Once I opened the door, I'd actually have to come up with a plan. Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
Stay down, Mr. Bronco!
Well, we're still here.
Hey! Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
Boom. It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
I'm gonna block that. Let's...
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. The doors... Son of a bitch!
Pega! Que porra você tá fazendo? Acaba com esse...
They were headed for the helicopter.
He's making a run for it! Something, man! Why is it ever since I started paying for protection, I feel a whole lot less protecting? You're gonna lose her! You really want to talk about this now?
Eu não disse que eu vou te pegar. Você foi fácil demais.
He's gonna kill her, man!
Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
Vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher branca. Foi por isso que veio aqui. O Serrano vai cortar o saco se ela escapar. Vou gostar dessa puta. Tem muita coisa que eu gostaria de fazer com ela.
Apparently someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The money was gone, and I was next if I didn't get off that field. The bullets came from long range.
Come on, move, Max!
They were well-armed professionals, and I was starting to feel decidedly amateur.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. There's gotta be a first-aid kit around here somewhere.
I've been shot more times than I could remember. But this felt different. Maybe fate was sending me a message, trying to tell me my luck was finally about to run out. Or maybe I just severed an artery and was bleeding out like any number of fools who got shot playing with guns. Either way, I was failing fast. Christ! At least one of us had a gun now. That raised our chances of survival all the way from nil to slim.
Keep going, you got this!
The guy with the bag must have got hit. He's bleeding all over the place.
He's not the only one. Come on, I think he went this way.
So this was it. My easy retirement money. My blood-stained 401k. A chance to drink for free while chaperoning socialites around town and making sure the poor people didn't get too close. The brochure sure didn't mention any of this shit.
Pull it together, Max, let's go!
Hold on! Wait here a second!
Not a problem.
Que porra você tá fazendo, meu?
Come on, come on!
Eu sabia que essa porra ia dar merda. Quem foi o filho da puta que teve essa...
So what am I, the button pusher? Where the hell's he going?
What's that, man? I'm working here!
Heads up! Here comes friends! Something tells me we're heading in the right direction.
About the same as before. Looking forward to getting out of this shithole.
This way.
It didn't sound like we were the only ones getting shot at. Who the hell had tipped these guys off? I didn't know what to think anymore. This town had more smoke and mirrors than a strip club locker room.
Max, come here!
I didn't give a damn about the money, but I knew what would happen to Fabiana if the wrong people got paid.
Ai! Arma em posição! Atirem pra matar!
It was time to introduce our sniping pal to something more intimate and short range.
Ladies first.
Look, I'll deal with the guys on the other side of the fence. You take the others.
Whatever you say.
Vai nos matar, hein? Se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, né? E aí, menina? Alguma alpinista?
Looks like some kind of maintenance elevator.
That was too close. I'm getting inside before any more show up.
And clear, Max.
There was only one way up there. We'd half destroyed Sao Paulo's most hallowed place of worship. Looking back, it was strange how the cops never showed up. But things had a habit of only making sense to me, looking back long after I'd run out of time to fix them.
I see you! You're right on top of him! Jump the railing! At least we know where she is!
For New Jersey. I don't know why I did it.
I know you brought fucking army down here. Shit! Sounds like half of New Jersey ain't a light. It ain't a tunnel. It's all...
Stop.
A grave, most like.
Fine. What do you mean we're fine? Come on, huh? We're not...
See who else shows up. Come on. Vamos, man, let's go! Droga!
Fucking asshole! Fuck me!
It was hard seeing Brewer go out like that. But I got to thinking, it was what he was waiting for. A chance to make a difference. At least that's what helps me sleep at night. Up and out. Scramble away from what's left of your life over dead bodies and a few loose roof tiles. If I thought things through, I may have sat down and let myself burn right there. There were wrecks all around, and not the kind you fix up for a weekend project. These were the wrecks you cross the road to avoid.
Man, they're always one step ahead.
They don't need to second guess us when they're covering all the angles. The civilian compliance meeting up here.
Sneaky little fuck!
You want a camel coat, bro?
I'm fine with the leather.
Plenty here, going begging.
This don't show the blood so much.
Scotch and pills. What could possibly go wrong?
How's this look? Yeah, it's nice. She's gotta be there. This is a known Comando Sombra area.
You know, if I've been doing my job properly... Here I was, some hopped-up gringo a long way from home, making trouble the only way I knew. As the weather worsened, I caught a glimpse of the rusted shells of previous lives that had been lived out here in this swampy shithole, and I wondered if I would end up the same way, or what would happen to that girl I was supposed to protect.
Peguei sempre a parte de merda.
So far, I'd managed to keep a low profile, a bit out of character for a guy who's only comfortable with a bottle of whiskey or a gun in his hand. I didn't want to think about what would be happening on that video feed. I had to keep moving. I hoped that...
Essa mina que ela já viu demais, hein? Não, velho, não. O irmão já falou, velho. Ele
I opened the door to the next circle of this low-rent hell. Seen Fabiana in a worrying amount of time, but at least I wasn't following a trail of her fingers. I was an overconfident chump who'd gone into the jungle alone. Shit, more company!
She's alive?
For how much longer, I don't know.
We can't take much more damage, Max! Right on top of us! I know! Shit!
They're running interference! There's another boat blocking us from Fabiana! Nearly there!
I can catch Fabiana's boat if you get these guys out of our path! Why?
Keep after them!
Jesus Christ!
need to get past that decoy boat!
Fuck, man! One of the engines is gone! Give me a second!
Second's about all we got. How we doing, buddy?
I nearly got it! Keep him back! Piece of shit!
Seem agitated.
Keep them off of him! Over there, man! Over there!
I'm on it! Hope you're making progress.
We need some more time! What the fuck? Shit, look out! More! Hey, that's them. Look back.
Almost!
You think you can get these boats out of the water?
They got an armada out here! The place was crawling. How many guys they got?
How many poor kids want nice sneakers? It ain't hard to hire. Hey, we're on them again.
We're not coming this close to let her go.
I'm afraid this shit's gonna come down to more than willpower.
Move up on them!
Gonna hit the pier! Fucking unbelievable. Jesus.
I heard that. I don't think we ever had much of a
Fucking unbelievable. Jesus.
I heard that. real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
This code should get us in.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Ah! Oh shit! Are we dead?
No such luck. We gotta go.
It's through here.
Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Max!
There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth. It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator. If I wasn't immolated, I was gonna get crushed to death. Look at me. I've been contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head. Shit. If I survived this, it'd be a victory for gross incompetence. Rodrigo or not, Fabricast Bronco is falling apart quite literally. Despite his manners, I'd done him a favor. This didn't look like a room where Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole. So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week.
Our family is being torn apart.
Eu não vejo a hora de chegar na festa.
The way I see it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between. Hidden in the dark. What was I really doing walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I cared to admit.
God, I've got nice Brazilian girls!
Fala com mesma coisa. Já foram quantos? 10 meninas? Te peguei, sempre aqui na casa, né?
First day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
Vamos lá.
Vai. Aí, boa. Joga.
If there was one thing I'd learned since I'd been here, it was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here. It looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Vai, meu, passa o baseado. Ih, não é tua vez não, passa aí, meu. Aí, tem visto a irmã do Wilson? O que esse cara quer? Aí, bela camisa, hein? Eu perdi o cuzão, meu.
It was Monday afternoon, and I'd already been thrown out of a party, gone to a strip club, and got into a bar fight. This latest midlife crisis was certainly ticking all the boxes. I was walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I'd just shot up their favorite skin joint.
Você não é de nada! Filho da puta! Eu não posso ficar aqui! Levanta!
One vice at a time. There was no need to announce my arrival in that part of town. I'd drawn more than enough attention already.
Gelada. Como que é buscar, porra? Pô, eu falei pra esse otário aqui 3 vezes, aí até agora nada.
Vai tomar no seu cu, rapaz. Vai buscar cerveja você.
Que porra que estão fazendo lá embaixo? Ele tá aqui, caralho! Acorda, acorda, acorda! Vai morrer! Meu Deus! Não, meu braço! Eles estão saindo daqui!
I wasn't expecting quite so many armed goons, but
Max Payne?
somehow I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery. All of a sudden, I didn't need that time by myself. Passos was down the hill and I had to catch up to him. I knew I shouldn't have gone.
I'd respond well to being blown to bits! Got the energy for an encore? Let's move! Hey, come on. Hey, wake up. Let's go.
Just go!
Passos had put some distance between himself and the goons. I meant to follow.
I think I'm done saying my goodbyes. Let's get out of here.
You got my back, man!
Get closer.
Max, man!
Up in the tower.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Your body ain't gonna bury itself. Dig, motherfucker!
The morgue. How appropriate.
Hey, find that phone.
It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful nightclub, the stage, the docks. I'd been given enough chances to make this right, and again I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity. Still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
Você tá me tirando, porra? Alguma coisa, seu filho...
I couldn't make much sense of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else. These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
Show! Essa puta aqui! Traz essa
Não
puta
posso
aí!
esperar pra sair daqui.
História de merda. Nunca aprende a lição.
Traficantes e viciados, né? Espero que...
Giovanna! In here. I don't think these guys are here for your baby shower. Get down. Stay out of sight.
Disperse e procure por toda parte. Temos que achar a menina e o americano também.
Okay?
Yeah. I can't do this.
Short of riding in on a parade float, we couldn't have made our arrival more obvious. We had to hide someplace out of the open. I was getting good at this.
Menina! Vem!
I can't hold on! Are you okay?
I think so. There must be a way to drop those stairs down.
Wait a second. I'm going to try something.
Come on. Let's get the hell away from here. Go on, it's okay. I'm right behind you.
There's someone down there.
I was in...
Our day had started with us hiding in filth, and got progressively worse. My luck was running true to form. Or rather, I was running true to form. Maybe there was a security switch somewhere. There, I'm here. It's okay.
I can't control this thing!
You're doing fine!
Oh my god!
Try to stay calm! Keep going!
I don't know what I'm doing!
Just keep your foot on the gas!
Cuidado! Cuidado!
Careful! Try to keep us straight!
Hurry! Oh no! Ah! Max!
Yeah, I see it.
Hurry! What's up?
It's all right, try to concentrate!
I don't know what I'm doing! Look, Papa!
Just drive! Hold on!
Busca ajuda!
I didn't know what to say. I had been... The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit. The fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference. There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed. So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have...
¡Puta, aquí no hay nada!
ship was always stocked. I spotted. There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste. We can get across up top. I don't know what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than... I needed something to help me adjust to being back on land. Blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting...
He gets everything, the other two not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too.
It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me. I knew this thing was bigger than me, bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture, like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees, a bad caricature of a better man. This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
What the fuck is going on here? How much do you want? What have you been doing? I am a doctor. I help people. What have you been doing here? It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please. What have you been doing? I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please. Caralho! No. Caralho! Espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não. Pelo amor de Deus. E aí, doutor?
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in. Even I could guess what demolição meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one. I'd seen some dark shit in my time.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working. this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off. And of course, they were headed my way. I still didn't know. Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and my eyes and throat burned.
Hey, pal.
And still nothing to show for it. It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past. Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best. Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming.
want to kill you! Thank you for all the fine work! Do you even know what you're getting for?
Every last one of those bastards. Felt like my vacation was coming. These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet. It didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on. It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both. I felt like I might be able to recharge for a second. At least until we pulled into the station and met more murderous assholes. Perfect. Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express. The tram was slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me. This was my stop.
It had taken me right into the heart.
Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death, and I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Look! There's a whole team of them! There! Over to the right! Insurance ain't gonna cover this! Come on! Got a flight to catch! It's not going to